Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am the Crushinator, and we are here with some more Storm Division for you today. We've got 30 Kroissants taking on Bronze6 here for today's matchup. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all excited for this series. Got a nice best of 5 coming at you today. Just waiting on one of the players to get back in the lobby, and then we'll be able to get started. Hope you're doing well. I'm sure I said that already. Oh, goodness me. Should be starting here in just a moment. We can go over to the map select screen. We can see what's going on with the map situation. Let's see here. Braxis Holdout, Alterac Pass, Battlefield of Eternity, and Cursed Hollow are banned away for this set. And Bronze6 is taking us to Dragonshire for our first map today. Oh, goodness gracious me. I thought I could just lie down for like 45 minutes. Just a little, you know, post-dinner lie down, and it completely shut my brain off. Oh, my goodness. But we're going to wake up. We're going to get back into it because the draft is upon us. Let's go. Here we are, draft number 1 for the day. 30 Kroissants will be on the left in the blue today. Bronze6 on the right in the red. See if there's anything spicy to be cooked up here on Dragonshire. Bronze6, a team that can definitely mix up the draft. See what they have in store for us here. 30k will be first to act, though. I imagine Blaze and Hog are going to be high priorities here on Dragonshire. Brightwing, another one that you've got to think about when it comes to helping out your top lane. I wonder if they know Legacy's banned. They do. Okay, good. There goes Diablo. Banned out first there by 30k. Lucio next to go. At this level, Lucio is just such a menace that it's never surprising to see him on the ban box there. $30k. Considering what their next one's going to be, Diablo tends to hit the board a lot for the same reasons, honestly, that a hero like Lucio does. In the hands of these mechanically gifted players, Diablo has such an engage potential for a tank as survivable as he is. You can go in deep and find a target that other tanks just can't access, and then through all of it just survive through flame stomps. Junkrat going to be removed, a pretty popular solo bot lane anchor. And Genji next to go away. Genji increasingly popular here in Storm Division, and Dragonshire is a map where you can get away with that sort of ambusher style that Genji provides. So no bruiser bans, which is pretty abnormal, I would say. We'll see if there's going to be a trade onto those bruisers. Is Legacy going to lock in that Brightwing first? Danny happy to pick up the Johanna early, and Kira goes for that Sylvanas, staying pretty flexible in their draft here, but no bruisers picked up. This could be an opportunity for 30k to go ahead and pick one of Blaze and Hogger and ban the other here. But they might just leave them both up and go for the go for something else of priority. Madara going to go for the Chromie here. Sometimes we do see the Chromie solo bottom lane. And Cattle's going to opt for a Nubarak here. A Nubarak Brightwing would signal that 30k is ready to put a lot of pressure on the top lane here on Dragonshire. A Nubarak very good at rotating to the top. Brightwing can warp on in right alongside to suddenly create a 3v1 situation. As we see Hogger banned away there by Bronze6. I imagine that forces a Blaze Band, unless there's something else that 30 Kroissants really doesn't want to see here. Lunara could be something they don't want to face. Imagine they were not super worried about a Hanzo. But that is another possible ban, considering they've got Chromie already picked. Take away Rhaegar. Just really lowering the number of cleanse choices available to Bronze 6 here. We'll see what they're thinking for the healer spot. Kharazim not completely out of the question on Dragonshire. Does have that cleansing touch later on. It's going to be Blaze here for Mason Blaze, and Juan Pablo going for that Greymane that he so often picks up. Very strong siege potential between Sylvanas and Greymane. Liam going to go for that signature Yrel versus the Blaze. Of course, being able to jump over that top wall, very useful for Yrel. Cure on the last pick. Gonna have to pick without seeing the enemy healer here. Goes for the Maiev. Maiev with that wave clear, with that camp clear ability, definitely does pick up the slack here on Dragonshire that a Nubarak tends to leave behind. Ferret going for the Anduin last pick. So you do have the unstoppable pull there, so definitely a save tool available here for Bronze 6. We might see some big light bomb dives. I don't imagine we're going to see the Holy Word Salvation versus a Nubarak Brightwing, but you never know. We'll see what Bronze 6 is thinking here. Alrighty. Game number 1 in our best of 5 is now underway. On the left in the blue, we have 30 Kroissants. Cure is on Maiev, Legacy playing the Brightwing, Cattle on a Nubarak, Madara playing Chromie, and we have Liam on the Yrel. On the right in the red, it is Bronze 6. Ferret is on Anduin, Danny playing Johanna, Mason Blaze on the Blaze, Juan Pablo 64 on the Greymane, and Kira is playing Sylvanas.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Game number 1 is underway. No questing talents to be had. We'll see if it's going to be Dagger Quest here for Sylvanas. Not one that's picked up a lot here, but Kira's still holding that talent. There's Madara and Cattle waiting on that low side. Going to take a little bit of a chunk out of that wall. Bronze 6 just going for that quick clear on the minions before rotating on out of there. Oh, it looks like we have a little pause here. We'll see what's going on. Alright, we are back. Bronze 6 starting to rotate down to the bottom lane here. Cattle just throwing out that Impale to slow things down. Juan Pablo jumping straight onto Madara there, bringing Chromie down to half. Strong rotation thus far here for Bronze 6. Liam waiting for a catch here. He's going to instead jump up to the mid. Chromie getting that that vision with the Time Walker's Pursuit level 1 talent. Looks like both teams going for their bruiser camps first thing. We got Kier on the left. We've got Juan Pablo on the right. We do see that Naisha's Memento allowing Maiev the power to get this camp. The Legacy's going to have to come on through and help out. Still requires a lot of health for Maiev to do in the early going. Liam trying to sneak this camp, and Juan Pablo's going to razor swipe onto it, but Cattle comes on through. Can Mason Blaze get around this corner in time? Looks like Ferret's going to step up. Mason Blaze is going to miss, and that is the camp going over to 30 Kroissants. Nice little meta play. Usually the teams will just go ahead and trade out those camps, but 30K is not going to give this that I'm reconnecting properly. But we are back. My B. It looks like, based on the state of the map here, 30 Kroissants, they're starting to press into the lanes. They've taken their level 10s here. Looks like 2 kills for the side of 30 Croissants so far. As another possible camp invade here on the right, and Urel is actually going to fall there. Nice pick up by Bronze6. Juan Pablo trying to deal with this top lane here. Looks like I'm going through. I've got frames going. I've got bars ticking. But if you can't hear me, that is something that tends to happen. You can hear me? Alright, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Sorry about that, folks. My computer just shut off. That was very fun. Hopefully that doesn't happen again tonight, as a nice mind control from Kira is going to grab that kill. Legacy slowed by the oil slick, and that is it for Brightwing. 2 kills back-to-back. Now Bronze6 is going to be working on this top lane. But here on the bottom side, Cattle and Madara getting some counter pressure onto the bottom keep. That'll be a fun edit later. Yeah, completely out of nowhere. Just computer blue screened, restarted. Not sure. It's been weeks. Many weeks since that's happened. Look at this. Blaze actually just put into the cocoon there, going to allow Cattle and Madara to finish off this wall. Big flank, though. Nice bullet from Juan Pablo as Chromie is going to go into the timeout. Not really anywhere to go here, though. Chromie going to go. Looks like Cattle gets away, though. So good stabilization here from Bronze6. They still got a shred of these 2 forts remaining. Liam's about to take down one of them. Bottom Bruiser camp now going to be the focus here for Bronze6, as top Bruiser does go over to Cure and 30k. Legacy, keeping an eye on this right side camp. Seeing that hasn't been started yet. Mason Blaze in the area, though. Bronze6 just going to go ahead and push this bottom lane. Stay in as 4 here. Cattle on the wide flank is going to be rebuffed there. Good communication from Bronze6.
Blue team has destroyed a
Super flank, though, from Liam and Legacy. Ooh, Polymorph comes on out. Can the rest of the team catch up? Blessed Shield does not land there from Danny. Sylvanas put into the containment disc, is going to be silenced on the way out of here. Kira in trouble, is going to warp away, but Cattle waiting in the wings. Sylvanas goes down. Ferret is going to get the stun onto Urel, but healed right up by that ult. Danny next to go down here. Ferret being chased on the top side. The jump is in. Anduin is down. Greymane falls on the low side. 4 kills here for 30 Croissants. I don't know if the timers are long enough here, but 30k is at least going to grab this keep. Looks like they're going to go for it. They've got 10 seconds on most of the remaining members of Bronze6. Sylvanas going to come out of the gates here as the core health is starting to go down. Kira working on the edge here, 60%. Danny's out of the base, going to be knocked away, though, by Liam, down to 45%. Here comes the rest of the crew. Can they get this save? That's Maiev to go down first. Liam's being forced away. Cattle low, core down to 12%. Urel jumping on, and that is going to be it. Great move, and 30 Croissants is going to pick up the game number 1 victory. GG. All right, we are going to go ahead and fix our camera. Yeah, we're back. All right. We're going to hope that doesn't happen again tonight. 30 Croissant going to pick up the first win in the series. Sorry again about the interruption there. Let's go to the postgame. All right, there it is. Cure on the Maiev. Top hero damage at 16k, not one that you see an awful lot, but it was a pretty short game there on Dragonshire. Juan Pablo in the Greymane top for Bronze6 at a little over 23,000. We'll take a look at the talents and we'll get ourselves ready for game number 2. Alrighty. Looks like our next lobby is ready to go. This one was picked by 30k. Lovely. Let them know that I'm all set, and let's go to map select. We're We're going to be going to Towers of Doom here for game number 2. This one chosen by 30 Croissants. And we're right into it. Let's jump into the draft. Up and rolling here. This is typical of a 30K series. I don't usually get the time to take a break. This time, Bronze6 going to be first to act with that Lucio ban. Just as powerful, if not more, here on Towers of Doom, as Brightwing is next to go here. If they can't have it, nobody can. We'll see if there's going to be any alteration in the strategy here, or if both teams are just going to stick to their guns, which has happened in past series, where you just kind of take away the same stuff and pick the same stuff over and over. We'll see if that's going to be the case here. Junkrat removed once again. No Junkers allowed. There goes the Diablo, looking pretty regular here in the ban positions. Bronze6 thinking about their first pick. Towers of Doom. They're probably going to get the Greymane they want. See if they want the Sylvanas, if they want that Johanna again for Danny. There's the Sylvanas for Kira. Wouldn't be surprised to see Liam pick up a Dahaka here. Given the style they like to play with those invades, having the Dahaka be able to join from the side lane is pretty powerful. But Liam instead going to opt for the Blaze, as Cattle goes ahead and grabs that Johanna. So Bronze6, we'll see what tank they want to pick up here for Danny. It is very often Johanna and Varian when it comes to Bronze6, but he can branch out. We'll see what their options are going to be. Danny going for the Murden, and there's that Dahaka going to be picked up by Bronze6 instead. Mason Blaze locking it in. Croissant looking across here. Flex and heals needed. See if they want to get rid of that Anduin that Ferret played last game, or if they just want to target down some damage. Get rid of Sergeant Hammer, just kind of dealing with some fringe strategies they don't necessarily want to deal with. Bronze6. They might be worried about something like a Genji again. Towers of Doom. Similar to Dragonshire in that way, you can draft an ambusher and it works out pretty well, and there goes that Genji. So, 30 Croissants thinking about their next damage options. We could see the Chromie once again here. Wouldn't be too surprised to see a Hanzo either. Hanzo's a good pile on when it comes to like a Johanna Blaze frontline. You just kind of splash stuns all over the front. Gonna be Lunara though here for Mudara, and Legacy opting for the Rhaegar this time. This could very well just be Greymane Anduin once again. Juan Pablo might put on a show for us and give us some Phoenix. See what Bronze6 is cooking up here. Could also be a double bruiser. Sylvanas' solo backline isn't out of the question. Anduin Cassia is going to be the option here for Bronze6. Okay. Cassia, a good brawler. It tends to be a lot of extended brawls here on Towers of Doom. Kira on the last pick won't have access to the Genji. We'll see if it's going to be a standard ranged or possibly something like a Zeratul. Going to be just the Hanzo to come on through last pick here for 30 Croissants. Something to stay out of range of Cassia, be able to throw those scatters into the back line. Always reliable damage dealer. Alrighty. The draft is set, and we're getting ready to get into the game. Alrighty, game number 2 in this best of 5 on the left in the blue, once again, is 30 Kroissants. Cattle is on the Johanna, Kira is playing Hanzo, Legacy on the Rhaegar, Liam on the Blaze, and we've got Madara on the Lunara. On the right in the red, it is Bronze6. Danny on the Murden. Ferret is playing Anduin. Juan Pablo 64 on the Cassia. Kira is playing Sylvanas, and Mason Blaze is on the Dahaka. How you doing, Softbird? Snarfungus, welcome, welcome. See if there's going to be the same sort of exciting invasion style here from 30 Kroissants. Danny's Murden skin has been called out. For those wondering, the skin is technically on the ban list here. If 30 Kroissants seriously wanted it removed, they would be within their rights in the first 2 minutes of the game to ask for a redo, get the skin removed. But a lot of teams just go, it's fine. But in case you're wondering, isn't that not an allowed skin? You are correct. However, it is up to the teams to enforce the skin bans. Danny taking a little bit of a hit here on the low side as 30 Kroissants jumping directly onto their sapper camp. And get there pretty well ahead of Bronze6 here. They might be able to move across since that right side camp hasn't even been started yet. Here they come, cruising on through. Danny's going to go into the pit here before having to jump on out. Looks like Bronze6 says yeah, they might be thinking about moving in. Danny's remaining in the area, but Liam coming on down makes sure that Bronze6 doesn't try anything. Double camp here for 30k. Sapper's going to crash into that top side of the wall. Another wave approaching here. Johanna covering that mid-soak here for 30k as the Black Arrow is actually going to shut down those sappers. A nice play from Kira to prevent any further wall damage to being dealt. Blaze and Dahaka going to do their normal business. Looks like Hanzo's actually headed up to the top lane here for a third sapper camp for 30 Kroissants. Mason Blaze having to deal with the wall here. Kira is going to get in unannounced. And the camp is taken. Right now, Bronze6. We got a rotation to the top side here. Kira going to step up. Get this wall frozen once again, doing the Black Arrow trick on these sappers. Yes, there is a list of skins that are... They were, you know, it was a thing in HGC, it was a thing in CCL. They're banned for usually visibility on the abilities. In Muradin's case, it's because he has a different animation on his Stormbolt that could be deceiving. In other skins, like Cyberhawk Kael'thas, the Flame Strike is almost invisible on the ground, so it was deemed not competitively viable. But you can see a list of them in the Discord. I think they're also on the website, nexusgamingseries.org. But it's basically the same list that's always been for Heroes of the Storm competitive esports. 30 Kroissants was trying to bully Mason Blaze off the point here. Liam could be in a spot of trouble. Cure low as well as Kira is battling as well. Hanzo low. Gonna get hit with the dagger there. This fight is going to continue. Bottom side fight is going to continue as well. Both teams just kind of at a standoff here. Is Kira going to remain out of vision for now? Bronze6 holding, though, not giving up these points yet. They've given up the top left. The Haka not worried about the top right for now, just getting that experience. Good ward there from Cattle. Madara's going to finish up the channel on the bottom side for 30k. And Kier's going to finish up that level 1 scatter quest. They're at 4 minutes 29. Mason Blaze finally going to get the opportunity to get this channel on the bottom right to make it 2-1 for 30k. Now Cattle's coming across again. Bronze6 wasn't able to start their camp early enough due to how the early camp taking went at the 1 minute mark, and that is the camp going over. Kira waiting for the wave to come and join this fight does come on in, and we've got a full-on brawl here, 5v5 over the remnants of this camp. Danny low in the background is going to get hit by that blinding flash, and that is going to end up being a triple kill here for 30 Kroissants. So that's another double camp moving into this bottom lane. It looks like they're going to pick up a structure. Level 10's in for 30 Kroissants here. Everything looking pretty regular. It is going to be leaping strikes for Lunara. We often see Thornwood Vine out of these teams, but Madara going for a little bit more of that repositioning power. But Bunker, Dragon Arrow, Ancestral Healing, Blessed Shield, all pretty standard. Bronze6 trying to get these lanes soaked, down 3 kills, which means they're down in experience here. So they're hoping to get level 10 soon. Ooh, we got a catch here on the mid side. Cattle not committing the Blessed Shield to that possible gank. Liam has a view here, so the rest of the crew is going to come on through. Kira trying to finish up this camp as attacks the wave, and Cattle is going to miss the Blessed Shield there. Bronze6 might have an opportunity to turn around this fight. 10s are in for Bronze6, and they have successfully defended this top camp. Nice dodges there from Kira. That does allow Madara to just go ahead and grab the 5 shots here on the bottom side, though. Liam trying to get out of trouble here. Ooh, Valkyrie not gonna land. See if it's gonna be... no mind control. Mind Control, Isolation, Light Bomb, Valkyrie, and Avatar are the ults here for Bronze6. Danny jumping on in there, gets the Light Bomb, but Madara with the Leaping Strike is going to get out of range. Danny low, caught there. Dragon Arrow comes on out onto Murden, gonna stun Ferret as well as Anduin falls. Liam trying to get the body blocks here, puts down the bunker. Juan Pablo trying to get away, will fall. Kira somehow missing the mind control there, as Liam's going to get the Ancestral. Is it going to be enough? Being targeted by the tower. Blaze doesn't have the bunker any longer and will go down. Kira on 38 health, trying to get away here. Is Legacy on the chase, trying to get in range for a bite. Oh, Legacy gets the bite, and that is it for Sylvanas. 30 Kroissants, 2 levels ahead here, 7 kills to 1. Sure, Liam being flamed in the comms right now. Is Madara going to use that Leaping Strike to get out of trouble? Looking like another double camp push here for 30 Kroissants in the bottom lane, but this time it's going in for possible shots. Double altar phase on the bottom side is activating. First Sapper wave is approaching the gate here. Looks like it's going to be cleared up without too much issue. Danny taking a big hit there from Lunara. Sapper's going to go down. Kira's got the low side channel for 5 shots here. No one taking the mid for now. Valkyrie not going to catch Madara. Dragon Arrow won't be on target. This looks like Hanzo is going to double back for the next 5. Johanna actually doing the double soaking right now. Liam has come on down to the bottom lane to try to usher these sappers on through. Here comes Johanna on the outside. Has the Blessed Shield available if necessary. Moves in with the unstoppable. There's the stun onto the front line. Light Bomb tries to get a save, but does not connect to get any shielding. Sylvanas goes down. 2 sappers still alive for now. 1 will be taken out. 1 is... Oh, it goes down before crossing the line. So Bronze6 loses the tank, but they do... Or loses Sylvanas, I should say. They do save their core from any extra shots for now. Cassia going to try to duel with Hanzo here, but Cure has the natural agility to get over the gate. Liam trying to solo a boss here. But Mason Blaze is going to see it, just goes ahead and steps up to try to dissuade, and does so effectively. But only for a moment, because Liam's going to try it some more. The rest of 30 Croissants working on this mid-fort. Valkyrie always going to hit Cure. There's the root follow-up. Ancestral is going to be there, though. Good purge as well, as Cure continuing to be chased onto by Bronze6. Mind Control landing onto that front line. Cattle will be rooted alongside Legacy. Blaze still working here, but is getting a little bit light on health. Madara stepping up to help out, so no longer a solo boss take by Blaze. Bronze6 is in the area. Oh, and that is a very quick leash. Boss goes back to full health. Juan Pablo may have stepped out a little too far there. Great body blocks from Cattle. Single altar phase here on the bottom side. Looking like 5 more shots here. Will Cure stop in time? Nope, just going to go ahead and finish that channel. Thought maybe they'd let Legacy and Madara take out this structure, but they'll be happy with their 5 shots, taking the Bronze6 core health down to 12. Sapper camp pressure once again. As the camps are going to come on through. Liam going to try to bully here on the top side. Mason Blaze just going ahead and getting that wave going in the right direction. Sapper's starting to step up here. Nice stun there from Murden. They're going to jump straight on there. The Unstoppable comes on out. Madara going to avoid the Valkyrie as well, as the Dragon Arrow landed onto everybody. No Sappers cross the line. Dahaka and Blaze continue to battle it out there, as a new wave of Sappers is approaching now.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground.
Sappers starting to come on through, as right now 30 Croissant, 5-1. Oh, Johanna's actually taken down, going after Sylvanas there in the mid. Juan Pablo is low, can't stay around here for long, tries to fend in with that protect and does get these Sappers to go. Juan Pablo low, oh, the scatter from Cure is going to secure that kill. Looks like 1 Sapper did cross the line there. But with these altars activating, this could be lights out here. 6 shots per channel means that 30 Croissant only needs 2 of these. Lunar is in position on the low side. Rhaegar on the left. Oh, but here comes Dahaka. Bronze6 not going to give up just yet. Oh, was that only 5? Well, that's only 5, which means 30 Croissant would need all 3 of these. So Legacy with the self-cast here. Anduin's actually going to go down in the mid. Hanzo picking up that kill. Blaze popping the bunker there, trying to get the roast onto 2. That is Dahaka going down. Danny going to pop the Avatar. Madara on the right is going to grab this channel, and it looks like 30 Croissant is going to end up getting all 3 of these, and that is going to be game number 2, going over to 30 Croissant. Nicely done. GG. Thirty Croissant looking strong as ever, cruising to a Game 2 victory here on Towers of Doom. Not much more to say than that. Nicely done. Let's go to the post game. Madara on the Lunara, over 61,000 hero damage that game, just showing the power of that Lunara. So, you know, there's an old sort of the way that Lunara used to be played was you'd play PvE damage, Splintered Spear, and the overall hero damage just wasn't that good. But ever since the changes to the Choking Pollen talent on 7, Lunar has just been an absolute machine. Cassia for Bronze 6, top hero damage there by Juan Pablo, a little over 33,000. Take a look at the talents and get ready for game 3. Alrighty. There's that lobby. Bring it on back. All right, third lobby is forming here. So update this. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We'll get some cat time for the moment. Always got to have some cat time. All right, just waiting on a couple players, but we can go over to the map select screen. You can see what the state of the series is. We're going to be going to Volskaya Foundry for our third map of the series. Once again, chosen by 30 Kroissants. Volskaya Foundry, not a map known for speed victories, but 30K is known for speed victories. So we'll see what they can pull off here. Yeah, we'll bring it back for just a moment. All right, we found our player. Sorry about that delay, folks. Our 10th player has been recovered, and we are starting up our third lobby. Oh. Volskaya Foundry is our map here. Bronze 6 will be first to act, and Blaze shall be banned away. Dirty Croissant looking pretty unstoppable so far. See if there's going to be any permutations in their draft style, or if they're just going to go for the go for what works. Our first Vala appearance of the series going to be in the ban box here. Lucio permaband, Junkrat permaband. This time Blaze hitting the board. Diablo is available here. We'll see if that's going to be something that Bronze 6 is tempted by. Thinking about their first pick option here on Volskaya. Ferret going to go for the Brightwing. Good choice. Very good chance Legacy would have snapped that for 30 Croissant here. We'll see if Cattle ends up taking that Diablo. It is one of the more open maps, Volskaya Foundry. Very wide lanes, not a lot of places for Diablo to get pins. It's not impossible, it's just a little bit harder. Kira going for the early Alarak here, and Cattle is going to opt for the Gazlo. It looks like 30 Croissant are getting jiggy, getting funny with it here on this draft. Bronze 6 looking across the two heroes they probably did not expect to play against today. See what the response is going to be here. Juan Pablo opting for the Zul Jin, and Danny going for that Johanna. Zul Jin often picked here on Volskaya because the map tends to go so late. And Zul Jin almost certainly gets stacked up. We'll see if that's the case here. No Cho'Galls allowed. 30 Croissant going to go ahead and ban that away. Bronze 6. At this point, when the enemy, you have no idea what the opponent's going to pick. You just look at what you've got and what could cause you the most grief. And they decide that that is Anduin. 30 Croissant. We'll see if they can mold this into, you know, the shell of a standard team, or if they're just going to go full nonsense here. Next two picks coming on down. White mane, gray mane. All right, so, I mean, they've got a chance to get another front line in, or if they might just do Alarak Gazlo front line. Legacy does still end up on a healer with a cleanse. Last two picks here for Bronze 6. Looking for an off lane, looking for a flex. See if they've got anything to help control this setup here from 30 Croissant. Kira going for the Maiev, and Mason Blaze is going to go for the Arthas to try to counteract this heavy melee front line. Liam on the last pick position. See if this is indeed a Gazlo main tank here from Cattle. And Liam ends up picking another bruiser. But you never know. Liam going for the Mephisto. I will say... yeah, that's full nonsense. But they do have a healer. It's not maximum nonsense, but it is pretty full nonsense. All right. Here we go. Game number 3 on the left and the blue. It is 30 Croissant. Liam on the Mephisto. Madara is playing Grey Mane. Legacy on the White Mane. Cure playing Alarak. And Cattle is on Gazlo. On the right in the red, we have Bronze 6. Juan Pablo 64 is on the Zul'jin. Ferret playing Brightwing. Mason Blaze is on the Arthas. Danny playing Johanna. And Kira is on the Maiev.
3, 2, 1. The gates are open. Go.
Let's get into game number 3 here. Alarak going for that extended lightning quest. No stacks on the first attempt. No other baseline quests to be had here. We'll see what Maiev ends up picking up. There is a baseline quest, or not a baseline quest, but a level 1 quest is what I'm saying. Zul'jin, of course, with the baseline quest. Juan Pablo just trying to get in range for as many auto attacks as possible at all times. Maiev still holding that level 1 talent. Liam gonna be caught there for a moment, but not quite enough damage for the follow-up there. Kira, I need to know what your talent is. Oh, not again. Please don't do it again. Alright, I'm fine. It was just internet that time. It wasn't my computer dying. It's all okay. I'm good. Pursuit of Vengeance chosen by Maiev. All good, all fine. That time it was just... it was only my internet crashing for half a second. Not an entire computer shutdown. Oh, goodness gracious. Zul'jin stepping up, taking a lot of damage there from Liam. Nice pull from Cure. That is going to be Zul'jin going down as first blood. Currently sitting at 3 out of 30 on that baseline quest. Back camp going to be claimed here by 30 Croissant. Now trying to find Maiev. Here going to use the terrain there to avoid a possible Alarak combo. Here is taking quite a bit of poke damage though from Mephisto. Has to wiggle behind the gate for a moment. Right now, Bronze 6. Just getting their top lane cleared away in preparation for our first objective, coming up in about 30 seconds here. Mason Blaze on the bottom side. Looking to find level 7 possibly before the objective becomes a priority. Oh, Kira going to be caught there, pulled back by Kira. Doesn't have the telekinesis anymore as Juan Pablo tries to give chase. But on the edge there, Liam putting on a lot of damage with that lightning nova. Oh, Greymane actually going to go down on the bottom side to Mason Blaze there. I missed that rotation, but nice pickup from Bronze6. Heal camp taken as well as Kira's going to avoid the Discord strike. The objective platform is up and ready to go. Juan Pablo, of course, would be happy to brawl this one out. We'll see if 30 Kroissants is going to give them the satisfaction or not. Up to 25% here. Spandara getting ready for another turret camp for 30 Kroissants here. Nice route there, but a cleanse from the white main. Oh, Juan Pablo taking a lot of damage on the way out there, but Ferret has the heals. Liam doing a really nice job of harassing Zul'jin, not allowing Juan Pablo to just sit and throw. So 30k is going to go ahead and take this point for now. Back to even in levels. As right now, no one claiming the point. Zul'jin working on the turret camp here for Bronze6. Kira trying to get on up to the top lane, uses the shade to do so. Madara dealing a lot of damage there, forces Ferret to phase shift on up here. Mason Blaze thinking of stepping up there, but 30k has the area covered. Legacy going to be pulled in there. Takes the axe and will go down. Nice dodge there from Juan Pablo on the Discord strike. Bronze6 threatening another protector here. Threatening once again the protector here, I should say. Gazlo going to contest for now. Cattle is controlling the area. 10s are now in for both sides. For 30 Kroissants, we've got the Cursed Bullet and Counter-Strike up here. Rest of the team still considering the choices. We're going to have the Gravo Bomb, Scarlet Aegis, and Consume Souls. Round things out for 30 Kroissants. For Bronze6, we're looking at the Falling Sword, Taz Dingo, Containment Disc, Blink Heal. And Arthas still holding that choice for the moment, as Bronze6 does pick up that Protector. It looks like they're headed over to the bottom lane. Nice pull there from Kier onto 2 in the back line. Counter-Strike comes on out as the Consume Souls does land onto the group there. Arthas still holding that 10. Curious pushed away there by the Protector. Mason Blaze did pop the Army of the Dead. Doesn't have much mana. Cure has the telekinesis. Barely gets away there. 186 health. Brawl continues as the Protector trying to deal quite a bit of damage to Legacy. But is running out of time here, so Arthas and Johanna going to have to back off. Time for a slam? I think that connected. Pull is good onto Zul'jin. Juan Pablo nearly getting hit by that Gravo, not the Gravo bomb, but the normal bomb from Gazlo. I don't even know Gazlo's abilities, man. So Zul'jin goes down. Oh, goodness. It's Death Laser. I don't know. I can't remember the name of the ability. I'm gonna have to click Gazlo, aren't I? Camp gonna be stolen here by 30 Kroissants. What's it called? Explodium charge. I definitely did not remember that. All is good onto Danny. So right now, Alarak is 2 out of 3 on those quests on level 1. Legacy taking a lot of damage on the way out, forced to hit that Aegis. Cattle on the back, looking for a possible play. Danny trying to ward with the falling sword, but was not enough to save Brightwing. Madara stepping on forward here. Mason Blaze and Juan Pablo going for a huge flank. Gravel Bomb not going to connect there. As Mason Blaze pushed aside. Juan Pablo trying to walk out of there. Gazlo put into the containment disc. Somehow no kills there. Danny and Juan Pablo survive. Liam trying to get the last hits, but will not get it. Counter-Strike not going to get the kill either. Kroissants. One structure down in the bottom lane. Top is ailing here as Madara tries to get this wave in range. But Kira is going to try to stop this. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. Crew are rolling on through, looking for the mid. Madara going to commit to this fort. Will take it down here. Trying to use that movement speed to roll away. Will do so. Mason Blaze dodges the Discord Strike. Great falling sword there from Danny. And looks like that's going to be it for Greymane. There goes Gazlo. Containment disc doesn't land onto Kira there. Bronze6 with a double kill. Gonna try to stabilize here and get ready for control point B. Unlocking in about 25 seconds here. Getting this back camp going here is 30 Kroissants. Waiting on Greymane and Gazlo to get back on the battlefield here. Thank you, Omega. Bronze6 prepping this lane. Unfortunately, unlike the old days, you can't get that well down, but you can get the wall down to allow further chase on these team fights. Bronze6 gonna get their back camp going here. We see Zul'jin has that double revolving axe now, 36 on that baseline quest. 30 Kroissants going to go ahead and start up their top lane objective. They have level 16s as well, so they should have an advantage if a team fight does break out here. Arthur staying on the bot side, staying out of vision here. Kira going to be soaking as well, as Bronze6 does get their level 16s online. Alarak and Gazlo looking to create some space here. Cattle taking a lot of damage from Juan Pablo's, what's that, Entangle and Trap and Snare. Is Bronze6 just trying to expend the area denial cooldowns of 30k here. Nice root onto the low side, silence out onto Mephisto, falling sword as well. They're really trying to get this kill here. Mephisto gonna warp away and get nice and healed up. I think that went as a 10-second. Oh, that was a full consumed souls here. Is a lot of damage going out to both sides. Mephisto, Gazlo, Whitemane gonna go down. The unkillable from Juan Pablo allows the survival, but still Maiev going to fall. Madara trying to turn things around onto Ferret has lost that movement speed. Alarak going down on the bottom side. 4 for 1 here for Bronze6. Can they get Madara? Ooh, got the roll before the polymorph. A lot of members very low, but Greymane low as well. Madara gonna hopefully grab a pick on the low side here. It looks like Bronze6 just gonna keep their get that bottom lane in check once again, possibly get themselves another protector. I'm not sure who level 20 favors most. Feel like it's a pretty good power spike for Bronze6 in terms of falling sword 20. Maiev getting that second jump. Brightwing's got some very powerful 20 talents. We'll see how those team fights unfold, as we are almost certainly getting to level 20 this game. Danny gonna jump in that Protector and see if it's gonna be the top side. Looks like walking away here. There's the Polymorph. Protector taking quite a lot of damage here in the first salvo as Cattle trying to get away, but gets pulled in there by Maiev. Hits that Gravel Bomb. Stun onto one. Cattle's able to walk it away here as Juan Pablo taking a lot of hits from Liam. Counter-Strike does get triggered, but does not on point. Juan Pablo will remain alive here. Liam trying to turn it around. Oh, great reposition there. Gets that kill onto Zul'jin. Consume Souls, going to be dodged by Kira. Does hit the Protector, though. One thing I don't know is if it... I assume it's still a single tick of damage onto the Protector, not 2 ticks. I would assume, but you never know. Oh, Kira's looking for Mephisto here. There is the Pull Silence from Kira. Liam trying to get out of trouble here. Looks like will do so. Legacy putting out that big burst healing that Whitemane is known for. Danny catching 2, has the Falling Sword to start moving back. 30 Kroissants continue to work their way forward. Kira getting pretty low there, having to jump over that Skull Missile. Greymane splitting right now, getting that bottom lane once again in jeopardy. 30 Kroissants going to go ahead with the Camp Steal, and they've got their level 20s. Kira has that deadly charge going over for that Camp Invade. Danny coming on up as the Containment Disc lands onto Whitemane this time. Gazla with that bomb toss, you see that split with the Explodium charge. Johanna going to be going down here. So no Gravel Bomb 20, but that bomb toss is absolute monster in terms of area control. 30 Kroissants trying to step up and grab this mid keep. The laser zap onto Juan Pablo as the follow-up is good from Madara. Ooh, there's Greymane put into the containment. Liam with that Mimic double Lightning Nova there. There's the Unstoppable as the deadly charge goes into the back line. That's a lot of members low. Consume Souls, is that going to be a reset? No, it doesn't get the kill onto Juan Pablo. Right wing, Maiev, Zul'jin all going down here. And 30 Kroissants is going to move into the core. Arthas is up, Johanna's coming back with only 2 going to be here for this defense. That Mimic damage from Mephisto, so powerful here as Liam trying to move away from the targeted core. Down to 26%. This is going to be Mason Blaze going down. They're trying to get Danny as well. They do get them. And 30 Kroissants is going to close out this series with a 3-0. GG. Once again, 30 Kroissants showing why they are the champions here. 3-0 in this best of 5. Good try from Bronze6. It was a tough one tonight, but I know that they'll bounce back in the weeks to come. Let's go to the postgame. See what the stats were. Liam on the Mephisto. A little over 75,000 hero damage there for 30k. Juan Pablo and the Zul'jin dealing a lot of damage, over 78,000 there for Bronze6. Take a look at the talents here. We'll get ready to close out our series.